All right, well, good evening. We finally got some stuff in the mail. We got the Mamba Micro X2. Let me see here. Got some stickers because I broke my 1.5 millimeter driver from ProTech, so I had to order a new tip for it. And we got the FlySky GT5 receiver, so we can use the FlySky GT5 because I got the 2-in-1 in here and I just lost things. Anyways, it'll be alright. Because the 2-in-1 will not work, you know, that was used as my receiver in ESC, can't use it, so we got the FlySky. But here's the Micro Mamba X2 crawler edition. On the back you can see that we have the 1406 2850 kV motor. This system is good up to 4S, anywhere between 2 to 4S, which says that right here in this corner. Yeah, 2S, 4S capability, so that's going to run you around 16.8 volts at 4S. Says that it recommends 2S or 3S weighing less than 8 pounds. Can also be used in vehicles up to 4 pounds for extended hill climbing and rock racing. Which I have this in the Capra forward steer, not the X2, but the version 1, and I think it's right at probably about 7.5 pounds. So it pretty well does for what it recommends. I've never had it in anything heavier for simple fact that I don't have anything that's really that heavy. But let's get this cracked open real quick and crack it open, show you guys exactly what it looks like, and hopefully we can, if I can get this open, and then hopefully we can get it installed and get a little running video on it, a little review going. Just throw that in the floor. Okay, so got 2 different boxes. Nothing in that, just the sleeve. Let's see what this box is. I think this one is the motor. Yes. Okay, just some Castle setup, quick setup thing. So here we are. Here is the 2850 censored brushless motor. You got 4mm bullet connectors. It also comes with some screws to mount the motor to your motor plate, I'm going to assume, or maybe it's just extra screws for the front plate of the motor. Got the sensor wire. That'll come in handy because I do not want to run this sensorless at all. Not a fan of sensorless products, even in, or sensorless systems. Yeah, there we go. Not a fan of sensorless systems, especially in crawlers. Not a fan of them in my rock bouncer or my low-C hammer ray, but that's what's in there because that's what we got. Okay. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Throw that over there. Okay, so this should be the ESC. Very light. Just dropped everything. Get a quick start guide with the ESC. Get some pretty cool stickers, I would say myself. Micro Mamba X2. Got some powered by Castle. I'd say you'll see some of these on the Cliffhanger body, for sure. Just to represent the brand that I'm running. I am not for sure what this is. I think that's just a plug or something. I guess if you don't have anything in it. Wow, that's super small. I feel like this is, I don't know. It's not smaller than the version 1, but it definitely looks a heck of a lot better. Absolutely looks a heck of a lot better than what the version 1 does. Got to get a battery connector. When you do get it, you got to get your whatever battery type connector that you're running, you got to get it hooked up. But we'll get it hooked up and get everything installed into the truck. We got to take out the, I'm just going to pull the whole transmission out of it, take the motor out, take this 2-in-1 system out, and then I'll put the FlySky GT5 receiver, Micro Mamba X2, and the slate motor. I'm hoping that I'll have enough time this evening to get a run and review in for this system. Very nice, got some, looks like a very classy gold overlay on the little guard here. I'm sorry, lost for words. But yeah, we'll get that installed, and hopefully that we can piece this together and try to make a little bit of a running video. So we're going to I'm gonna go get the battery connector put on, and then we'll get it installed in the truck, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Good evening, everyone. We finally got it in. We are out to the rocks now. Think you can see it there? Yeah, there you go. There's the Mamba Micro X2 and the Castle 2850 kV motor. I can already tell you I still kept the same pinion gear, which was a 13 tooth, that this thing has twice the wheel speed as the crappy 2-in-1 ESC receiver type deal that I had going on. Twice as good. Let's see, wheel speed. It's twice as fast. The other one wouldn't cut it to get you up anything, to give you any wheel speed at all. This one does excellent. I do have the drag brake set at 100%, full crawler. I got the crawler reverse, and let's see, what else do I have? I got the BEC set at 7.5 volts, which is helping this stock servo out pretty good. Still slow, still hardly any power, but it's helping it out. I do have the new servo in. That'll be a video that will be out tomorrow. Slow crawl is exceptional. Let's see, what did I do? I went on Holmes Hobbies YouTube channel, and he does a little tutorial on how to get the best slow crawl out of a Castle system. This goes for any Castle ESC that you have for any of your crawlers. And really, he doesn't change a whole lot that doesn't come already stock on it. Mainly what he changes is the throttle curve and the punch. I think he leaves the punch around a medium setting, like 5 or 6. And the throttle curve, you take it at, just find you a mid-waist point if you're familiar with the Castle link on your computer. And I can do a video showing you guys what I'm talking about if you'd like. See, twice the wheel speed. Can bounce right up things. But it's about midways through the line graph that you have. You'll take that and you'll drag it all the way down to like the 70 mark. And see, as I pull the trigger, like, it's just super, super smooth. And then as I pull the trigger further, the curve goes up. So it starts out really slow, like 10, 20. It's really, really slow. And so it's not as touchy. I also had to reverse the rotation of the motor for this transmission setup, but that wasn't no big deal. Just another tip for everyone. When you do get a new motor ESC, and if you get everything set up and the rotation is backwards, and you have a FlySky or any other radio that you can change it on the radio, I advise you not to do that. If you're not going to update the system or go in and change settings, because for one, that's going to, what it did to me was it didn't change, it changed the directions, but my reverse was super fast and my forward was super, super slow, which that's just the way it was set up in programming on the ESC. I'm sure I could have went in and changed that and it would have been fine just reversing it on my controller. But I always like to just go into the actual settings of the ESC and reverse it there. I'm not for sure if that, helps anything, but I like it. But yeah, super smooth system, you guys. This is the Micro Mamba X2, just in case you missed it. Amazing system. I'm loving it so far. I got a little bit of runtime in with it yesterday evening. I didn't get to finish the video up just for the simple fact that I get home super duper duper late. Not real late, but I leave at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm typically not home until about 6:30. So long days for me. But this system, like, it almost feels, I guess with this Stealth X transmission setup, like when I come to an obstacle, it doesn't bog down at all. Like right there, it did not bog down at all. I kept the same position with my throttle. Here, I'll do it again. We'll show you here. Okay, same position. No bog down or nothing. Didn't cut it out, sorry. I haven't changed my finger position or anything. And it's like almost as good as the FOC that I have on my Hobby Wing products. The motor is super smooth. There we go. We got that driver side tire poking up. Let's see if we can get up this. I think if I turn left, we can grab that. Yep, there we go. And right on up it. But yeah, this, I don't know if there's really a big difference between this and the V1 besides the 4S capability and the looks of it. I didn't notice. I think it's got cryo drive and data logging. I don't think version 1 had that on the Castle Micros. But I always liked caught it. I always liked the Castle system. I got it in my Capra, the Micro Mamba X. Now I got the X2 in this one, and no complaints so far. But yeah, if you guys want to figure out how to set up your Castle system for the best slow crawl, I highly advise going to Holmes Hobbies on YouTube. I'm sure if you guys are watching this video and you're any way, shape, or form familiar with RC, you know who I'm talking about. Has excellent motors and ESCs, has excellent servos. I've only driven vehicles with his products. I've never actually had any of his like brushless or high-end brushed motors or ESCs. I've only had his cheap motors because I usually just buy those to get me by, and then I usually get a Hobby Wing or a Castle system, which I've been wanting to try his stuff. I wanted to try the BR Mini version 2 that he has, which is fairly expensive. It's $169, I think, but I can never find it in stock. I need to do some more trimming on this body. It's super slow crawl. Let's test this drag brake out real quick, and then we'll cut this video out, and we'll get it uploaded for you guys. Oh, that was so smooth. Let's test this drag brake out. See what kind of hold we have. I can tell you one thing. I don't know if it's the difference between this 3-gear Element with the 48 pitch gears and the 3-gear that I have from Axial in my Capra, but my Capra does not hold like this, and it even has the portals for more gear reduction. This one is holding exceptionally well. There we go. It rolled back a little bit, but it stayed pretty firmly planted. That's amazing. Startup is super smooth. I think I have the like I said, a medium startup punch. There we go. See, sometimes you need that wheel speed to, you know, rock yourself over an obstacle or something. But anyways, guys, that is the Castle Micro Mamba X2 4S capability. That's going to put you about, I think it's 16.8 volts, maybe 16.4, one or the other. Either way, awesome system. I'm only running 3S currently. I don't actually have any 4S battery packs. I've never had anything that was really that capable besides the Rift, and it did as good as I needed it to do with the 3S. But anyways, guys, yeah, if you don't have this system or you haven't checked it out and you feel hesitant about it, I highly advise it. Excellent system for the price, 160 bucks, and you'll be crawling like everybody else with these high-end systems. And I really enjoy this truck. But anyways, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. I'd like to see this channel, you know, progress into something a little bit bigger. You know, every little bit helps. But I just want to thank you guys for all the support. So I noticed that there was a couple more subscribers here in the past couple of days, and thank you guys for that. I'll keep the videos coming. It's just hard to get these trucks together and then get the video out the same day. just because I get home so late. You know, you still got to shower, eat, you know, get some sleep. But I'm trying my best to get the videos out for you guys, and there'll be plenty more to come. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.